Guys, Marsing here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we take a look at the Gohan EZA earlier, just running him in the Cell Red Zone just to kind of have a look at his numbers and everything. But now we are going to take him into the Red Zone Super BUU stage. Obviously, this is currently the latest stage of the Majin Buu Saga Red Zone that's been released on Global. Gohan should be in a pretty good spot to be good against this guy, considering that he has type advantage anyway. So guard, obviously it doesn't really matter whether he has type advantage or not, but being a tech unit, it means that there are those the slots on the hidden potential where you get the extra type defense. So of course a unit with guard is still better against a unit that they have type advantage over anyway in terms of defense. So Gohan should be very, very good against Super BUU. I wanted to try to make sure we didn't go too crazy in the first turn here, but let's see how we go. Now, Gohan getting that 3 key is actually huge. I mentioned this in the showcase we did at the start, but like they don't share any key. So like Gohan would need 6 key. I mean, I guess in his previous state it would be 5 key, which would make this turn really awkward because he used to get +1 key at the start of each turn up to +3. So that would make this kind of an awkward turn for Gohan, because for him to be able to super, we'd have had to have picked up all the physical orbs, which then means we wouldn't be getting them for Goku. So he's taking 35k slot 1 from the normal. Remember, he has 30% damage reduction on turn 1. And then there's that attack stat. I still, you know, going back to that, the actual showcase we did, I still couldn't believe his turn 1 attack stat, considering how good of a defensive unit he is. And there's the super from the hidden potential, which means we've now triggered he's now attacked 3 times. And so there you go. There is the mythical 4 super turn. So I believe he starts off at around, from the previous showcase we did, he starts off at around 230 to 260, somewhere in that region defense, right? 250k, roughly. And we got the 4 super first turn, which is his absolute, like, best case scenario, right? Getting the super from the passive, then you get the hidden potential super, and then that activates his, now he's attacked 3 times, so he gets an extra attack that could be a super, and that was a super as well. So quad super turn for Gohan. I really cannot wait to see what his defense is going to look like on his second appearance here, because we floated off the Ultimate Gohan on the first turn. So they don't link super well before Tech Gohan transforms, but oof, you got to dodge this, Goku, come on. Okay, there's my boy. Oof, that was big damage. I guess we could just immediately get the revive here. Although anyone revives anyway, so I suppose we probably, if we can, want to get an extra super with you, and then the 18 key super with you to get an extra defense stack. And then by not even getting a super with you, we should die this turn. I guess it depends. Like, if you don't guard, yeah. I was going to say, if he doesn't guard, we're just going to die anyway. But that's fine, because now we get the Bird Coup revive, and then we can jump straight back into the Tech Gohan shenanigans. Stuff like this is obviously actually good for Gohan, because by getting killed immediately in slot 1, we didn't do any damage to Buu on this turn, which basically slows the fight down a little bit, which is what Tech Gohan wants, really, because you want to be able to get as many attacks in as possible with him. So we're going to see what he's going to look like here on turn 2. I think he does share All in the Family as one of the... I think they only share 2 links pre-transformation, right? Let's see. Yeah, All in the Family, Fierce Battle. So now he's at 600k turn 2, which even without All in the Family, it's 500k. So after getting the quad super turn, he's already now at a point, because bear in mind he has guard as well, he's already at the point now where he tanks all normals on Global, which is pretty good. So if we go ahead and do... There's 6 orbs there. Do I want to get... Let's see, what do you get from this? You will get enough keys, so let's do that then. And then we'll give you these so we can get the nice big heal here. So... Oh wait, except the links, I see. Well, I done goofed there, but... We still get the extra super anyway, so 7.1. I don't know why I thought he just automatically supered. Again, that is Gohan's biggest issue, is the lack of key links. And the LR Ultima Gohan has it as well when it comes to other units that you want to run around him. I mean, having 3 key start of turn obviously is a major fix to that. We still got 2 supers this turn. And bear in mind, those were his attack stats without getting hit first in slot 1, where he also gets an extra attack boost. So, Tech Gohan still looking very, very strong here. Physical Gohan's still going to have his intro buff active, so he's got guard, as well as the ability to negate Ki Blast super attacks anyway. So he should be looking good. And we got all the orbs for Goku. So, oh wait, it's only 3 turns, isn't it? Yeah, and we floated him off, so he's not guarding here. But he can negate the super anyway. God Goku does have guard because we got all the orbs. So he should be fine even if he gets supered. We should be able to finish off Evil BUU on this next turn. And then we'll have Gohan turn 1 against Super BUU. So we got an extra 2 supers to add to our stack. Annoying because it could have been 3 if we hadn't misplayed with the key. But it is what it is. And then Goku going to dodge or take double digits from the normals. All good here. And then I do kind of want to get the 23rd World Tournament Goku floated off as well. But if I do it now, it means we're going to end up with a double God Goku rotation, which I don't really want. So we'll go ahead and do this. And then we should be okay here. This guy now has his permanent guard because we got the revive. So him getting as many stacks in as we can would be nice. But again, he's another unit that Tech Carnival Goku is kind of aged out a little bit now, but will still be relatively decent against Super BUU. I suppose his big issue is he has to take 1 attack before he gets the big defensive buff. So of course, if you're not putting him in slot 1, that first attack is just going to be the super from Super BUU, right? Because of the AoE, which is a bit annoying. 300k from the super is not really ideal either, but it is what it is. I think this Goku, even without guarding now, should be able to tank normals. But well, yeah, because someone else has revived, actually. So, of course, 23rd World Tournament Goku's in his God mode. If you're running the 2 of them together on the team, the Carnival Goku obviously has to be the one that revives, because he, unfortunately, does not have that ability to take benefit from somebody else reviving, which is unfortunate. But God Goku's probably not going to kill here, is he? Unless he starts getting some crits. Because we get the additional super because we got the orbs. But unfortunately, with type disadvantage. In any of these tougher events where the bosses have decent defense and fairly decent damage reduction, if you're not getting crits, you're just not doing damage, right? So, alright, so we're at 800k defense here. It's pretty good. We're not going to be very lucky when it comes to key, though, for supers or anything, or getting some heal, which is unfortunate. But, I mean, Tech Gohan's more than good enough to hold it down in slot 1 for us here. He's getting hit first as well, so this should just be GG. Yeah, 10 million he's up to now. I'm still genuinely shocked, as I said before, right? Like, this unit is super, super good defensively, but the fact that he's also dropping, like, attack stats like that is really, really good as well. So, there's the extra super to finish off Super BUU and give us the stack. Now, we do have to be careful on this turn. We could be caught out here a little bit, potentially. How do we want to do this? I suppose one of the easiest ways to do this, if we active skill with this Goku, because that is an action break, and BUU does like to super as the first attack of the turn, it would honestly be very beneficial for me if the first attack of the turn was indeed his super attack. But we can do this, then you're already getting your 18 key super, so we can just grab those for you. Do I want to use the item here just in case is the question? Because let's be honest, we all know Gohan's going to tank perfectly fine on the next turn anyway, but I do want to see him eat the AoE, so I am going to use the item, not use the item here, so we can see him in his natural state. I'm going to hope that the first attack of the turn was a super, since he did a normal there, which is a good sign, but he could be about to just immediately super now after Goku, to be fair, but more often than not, this BUU does like to super immediately, which is one of the only things that makes this fight as hard as it is, right? Because this guy's dropping like a 1.5 million damage super attack. And a lot of units, there's like a whole category or tier, if you want to say, of units that will be able to tank his super as long as they get to attack first. But because he so commonly does it in slot 1, you don't get the chance to, which is super annoying. But I'm going to say, and I don't think I've ever seen him only super in slot 3. So I think we might be okay. With the enough orbs collected and the stacks that he's already got, God Goku's going to tank any normals that he potentially doesn't dodge. So we are going to be looking all right here. So yeah, next turn could be a spicy one. Because we transform with Tech Gohan. Then he gets a much better link set active with LR Ultimate Gohan. LR Ultimate Gohan doesn't have his guard anymore, but has the 50% chance to counter a super. So we should be looking pretty strong. The fact that he hasn't supered yet, yeah. So there must have been the super in slot 1. So that's pretty good. Now he's healing straight away, which we could effectively negate by using the special beam cannon, and then he can't heal, which is kind of funny. That does actually work out quite nicely for us, really. So let's transform into Ultimate Gohan here and see what we're looking like in terms of links and defense and everything. He's gotten a decent amount of supers off so far. So Super BUU's basically not going to be able to do anything to him at this point, right? So yeah, he's got 1.4 million defense. So even without guard, just by having type advantage, he takes double-digit damage from this guy. And now we have 5 links active because we get Infight, SA, and Warrior Race and Shocking Speed. So we'll go ahead and do this. It doesn't really do anything for us outside of stop BUU from healing, which isn't really a huge deal for this turn. Of course, the worst case scenario is that he supers in slot 1. Tech Gohan just eats it for double-digit damage, which is what we're expecting. And then Ultimate Gohan doesn't counter, or God Goku doesn't dodge, and then they just die to the super, which is a possibility. So the only thing I could do, I suppose, if we just want to see Gohan's damage, I could pop the item, because I mean, we know he's got 1.5 million defense, basically. Like, Super BUU cannot do anything to hurt Gohan, right? So it doesn't really matter whether he gets the super or not. This is a really awkward turn for God Goku, though, to get the 6 orbs. So I think let's use the item just in case, right? Because I want to see Gohan attack. But the whole point of any of these like showcases, we want to see what the showcase unit can do. And he will survive BUU's super regardless. I just don't want one of the other units dying and then that ruining the run, right? So Gohan obviously takes double-digit damage from this now. Gohan did not negate it and dies through the Whis. Good old physical least Gohan, eh? Alright, boys, we are back. We are back at Super BUU with the Tech Gohan turn. He's actually on the first rotation here. Unfortunately, for this one, there is no attack in slot 1. But yeah, we didn't quite get as many supers this time. I think we're 1 or 2 less than the first run. But as you can see, when we transform, we're still over 1.1 million defense with guard. So our boy is about to absolutely cook here. We might as well, in fact, I mean, just to see how much damage we can truly do in one turn. Let's go ahead and do this. And then we'll grab these for you, because you don't need any more than that, really. Get these for you to get the full 24 key. And we can get 5 orbs for God Goku, so at least that gives him the ability to dodge. And then Gohan comes in at 8.79. It's unfortunate that the same thing happened in the actual initial showcase video that I did, because like the turn that you transform into Ultimate Gohan, you really want to get that hit first and get the extra attack buff, because it is a very large attack buff, right? That 8 million is looking more like 12 or 13 million if he actually gets hit first, because it's a, what, 58% attack buff. So pretty decent. And then obviously he's going to tank everything for double-digit damage. Ooh, we actually get to super before the AoE as well with... Oh, actually, of course, there was the action break from the special beam cannon. Did we actually action break the super again? I don't think I've... Because Gohan got hit by Super BUU, what, like 3 times? Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen him attack this many times and it not be a super. So... that's pretty good. So basically, as long as we make sure we survive to the next turn, we'll get to see what Gohan does with that attack buff now. So, okay, perfect. Well, what we can do here then, if we want to basically guarantee that we get through to the next turn without any hitch, is if we go ahead and double Whis here. Because all I really want to see now, we've already seen that Gohan tanks like an absolute, you know, solid rock. All I want to see now is his attack stats. So if I go ahead and do this, no one's getting any extra defense here. God Goku's getting his dodge, but he's not getting his additional supers. We've used 2 Whis, so we've got 80% damage reduction. There's no way we're taking any damage here. We did get the Tech Goku revive as well before we got to this point, the Carnival Goku, just like the first clip. So God Goku is the only real defensive liability, but he's not because we've got the item active. Because Carnival Goku has his permanent guard, 23rd World Tournament Goku has his God mode activated because the Carnival Goku revived. So we're looking good here. And then, yeah, with the double Whis active, hopefully we can avoid the issue from the previous clip where if he decides to super attack slot 1 on this next turn, where we really want to see what Ultimate Gohan can do, then physical Ultimate Gohan should live, right? Because we've got double Whis active. So, yeah, you dodge, you take 6,000, you take double-digit damage. Perfect. All right, well, there you go. I mean, that's what 80% damage reduction does to you, right? So, obviously, in a normal scenario, if we were trying to do like a no items run, the fact that God Goku didn't dodge, it would have been GG right there. But we did get the dodge. He's up to 10 million on this turn now as well. It's pretty good. Like, God Goku, as long as he is actually dodging, like, he can still be good. Like, we've been putting him in slot 3, and he's still up to getting, like, a 10 million attack stat. That is really good. So, again, we're not getting hit first, but fortunately, we've got that buff now. So, because his super attack gives him the 3-turn thing, he's now at 1.5 mil. And his attack stat this turn should be pretty good. So, let's go ahead and see. What are we getting out of our boy here? Yeah, 15.2 mil. That's pretty nice. Like, that's what I was saying, right? Those attacks on the previous turn would have easily been 12, 13 plus mil if he'd been hit first in slot 1. But unfortunately, we didn't get hit first, so we get the lower attack stat. He gets a guaranteed additional super from his passive. And then if we can get the hidden potential, we don't even need it. So, yeah, there you go. Unsurprisingly, Tech Gohan is very, very good against Red Zone Super BUU. Who would have thought, eh? But, I mean, even on this team with the double God Goku, very good. So, I will do a video using him on BUU's team. I want that to be a separate video because, obviously, it's a 200% team for him. He doesn't fit in the best in terms of links and everything, but that team is a team that likes to go quite slow. So, he could be quite good there. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. I do want to try him against Fusion Tommaso, so that'll be upcoming as well. See how he takes those turn 1 AoEs with that 30% damage reduction on turn 1. But yeah, Tech Gohan, what a beast. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.